Alright, we can play the next case, Case 6, Good Cop, Bad Cop. Detective Retro, Officer Jones, I have terrible news. Detective Ed Dunkin was just found dead in Queen Street subway station. Dead? What? How did this happen? This is what I'm counting on you both to figure out. If there's a cop killer in this town, we need to catch them fast. Start by going to the crime scene and see what you can find. Yes. Let's go to the crime scene. Alright, got the victim here already. A garbage bag. That's important. Keys. Broom. Flowers. Flowers. Show me. Ah, here. And bucket. Alright. Seeing Ed's body lying there is pretty sobering, but you're right. Retro, we must keep our focus. We'll need the autopsy results as soon as possible, and there's also this garbage bag to sift through. It'd probably be a good idea to talk to Harry Landry too. I don't think you've ever met him. He was Ed's partner. Oh. He's hurt. Ads. No one likes ads. Alright, we need to get the autopsy report and we need a few more stars. Alright, got a few more stars. And we can get the results. I really hate seeing colleagues end up on my table. You'd better stay safe. You better stay safe, Retro. Judging from the angle of the wound, Ed was kneeling down when he was shot, which also means his killer is about 6'3". Ooh. Kneeling down? You mean he was executed? Even if he was, he fought back. His knuckles are scraped, so unless your killer is made of steel, they're walking around with a nice bruise on their face. Uh-huh. Let's look into the garbage bag. Move, 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 move. USB key. Nice catch. But what is a police USB key doing in a subway trash can? There's no way it got there by accident. Let's just hope Alex can salvage whatever info it was on there. I'm sure you can. He wouldn't be Alex if he couldn't. Let's do this. No, I don't know who Ed met up with last night. If I did, I'd be arresting their ass right now. Look, Ed could be really private. Go off on his own. Heck, maybe he was on a case and they didn't tell me. Private or not, we're going to need answers. Ed's desk's on the 3rd floor, right? Retro, we should have a look around. Hey, don't keep me out of the loop, okay? I'll be around, just keep me updated. Sure. Sure. Right. Jacket. Flask. Can't find it. What is this? Torn page. Oh. Staple remover. Magnifying glass. Half-eaten donuts. And flask. Where's that? Help me. Oh. That was right under my nose. This looks like an arrest form, but why would Ed tear it to shreds? This doesn't make any sense. You're right, let's put it back together. It may give us Ed's last customer. Yeah, call it customer. Gang affiliate Grim Reapers. Oh no. That's never something good. Great job. Now we can check who that arrest form was issued to, and hopefully discover why it was turned to confetti. Ha! Zeus. He's a local pimp, although he likes to call them call girls. Let's ask him over for a chat. Zeus. Well, he's got no thing around it, no bruise around his eyes. He's good. I sure hope that arrest sheet was torn up. That was part of our deal. Ed would make sure he didn't get sent to the joint. And in exchange, I let him have some fun with my girls, free of charge. No need to look at me like that, coppers. Maybe you just don't know the guy as well as you think you do. I guess. Guess he's right. But he's not interesting for us. Alright, we have to wait. USB key. That key didn't agree with its stay in the trash, but I managed to restore one file, the police records of a certain Angel Martinez. That name sounds familiar. I know, he's a scum we booked a while ago for organizing dogfights. He lives nearby. Let's go say hello. He's got a bruise as well. It gets interesting. So you found my name on a dead cop's key. Big deal. Yes, big deal. It's pretty clear Ed was investigating your dogfight ring. Is that why you killed him? Him? Investigate me? You sure we're talking about the same guy? Fuck, Ed was one of my best customers. Didn't miss a fight. Sure. And me and Detective Retro deal dope when we're not in the job, don't we, Retro? Jones, you know I have to tell you something about this. You know how I make my money? You know, a cop's wage is not that good. Let's open chapter 2. Detective Retro, sir, there's a prostitute who claims she got in for about Ed's killer. A prostitute? I bet it's Ginger. Flack, she can give us physical description of a culprit. She says she saw them throw their gun into the river in front of Dock 15. King wants you to go have a look there. Oh, and sir, Harry Landry also wants to speak with you. Oh. What does he want? Let's talk to him first. I heard you've been talking with Zeus and Martinez. I hope you didn't trust a word they said. Why? Why do you think they told us? I don't know, but I know that type. They'd say anything to make us look bad. Look, I just don't want you to forget who the criminals are, that's all. Man, Harry, you're not looking too good. You're not looking too good there, man. I wonder what that was about, and whether you should trust Harry or our suspects. To be honest, I trust the suspects at this point more than him. Anyway, we must keep moving. They'll reopen the subway station to the public soon. Care to have one last look at it? Sure. Why, yes, sure. Detective Retro, I don't think you've met Ginger. She's an old friend, always ready to help. You bet I am, gorgeous. As soon as I heard gunshots in the subway yesterday, I knew to keep my eyes peeled. Some guy came running out of a second later, straight for the river. I only had time to notice his eyes. You know, I have a weak spot for blue eyes. Yeah, anyway, so our killer's a man and he's got blue eyes. Thanks for your help, Ginger. It won't be forgotten. That's actually a pretty huge thing. Blue eyes is actually pretty huge. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, Harry, this is not looking good for you. Oh no. This is not looking good for Harry. Ah, my cable. My cable is tangled. Tentacles. There. Goggles. Gun. There we go. Robot. What do you here? Tin can. Propane tank. That was pretty fast. Bingy, you've got good underwater vision, Retro. I just hope the test proved that this gun is our murder weapon, as we've just gotten wet for nothing. It better be. It better be our weapon. Let's do a little test on that. Okay. Is that a ticket? That is a ticket. Carnage versus Hillbilly. Ticket cost $120. Wow. Glasses. Basketball. Spring. Helmet. There. And bone. Hello, kitty. What did you find? A betting ticket? Look, Retro, I know we're desperate for leads, but picking up random trash? Seriously? It ain't trash. I got the third vision for that. I know that's important for us. Jones, you need to trust me on that. Uh-huh. What? What? Hey, I hadn't seen that this betting ticket was for dogfights. I shouldn't have doubted you, Retro. That sent this print you collected to Alex. Yes. Never do this. Never doubt me. Another 6 hours. Alright. Let's get the results for the gun and the fingerprint. Well, Retro, you've got good instincts. The prints on your betting ticket are matched with Ed's. Well, that was to be expected. So Ed did gamble. F. I can't believe this. We need to figure out who took his bets. I'm one step ahead of you. His bookmaker was Freddie Whitmore. Freddie Whitmore. And the gun? Alright, I compared a bullet fired from the gun with the one I found inside Ed's body, and the tests are clear. This is your murder weapon. As to who it belongs to, someone has tried to file off the gun's serial number, but you might be able to complete it. What do you mean? Why do I have to do that? What? SH, maybe? SK, no. SHB? Yes. 9, maybe 8? Or 3? That's a 9. 9, 6? No. 9, 8, 8 maybe? Yes. P? That's probably a P. That's not an R. No, no, no. PE? Oh, yeah, of course it can't be a D. Great job as always, Rachel. Let's get the serial number to Alex. You were there just a second ago. We may be close to finding out who our killer is. $30, okay. Okay, that's much better. Fuck, Ed's dead? Yes, and we found this betting ticket on his body. We don't give a shit about your scam, but tell us what you know about Ed. Straight to the point, I like that. Ed bet mostly on dogfights. He kept the other cops off my back and I made sure he didn't lose too often. He's the third person to tell us Ed was as bent as they come. We cannot ignore this any longer. Let's go back to Ed's desk. If there's any truth to what our suspect claims, there should be more proof of it there. Well, that's not looking good. It's not looking good if you ask me. Phone number. Uh-huh. Notebook. Gloves. Cell phone. Bear. Oh, the teddy bear. Small drawer? Not this one, right? Huh? Where's that? Oh, okay. I thought it was this over here, but no. No, it was not. Somehow I doubt this phone number was given to Ed by his wife. Let's track its owner down. You're right, Retro. We should probably have a look at the contents of that drawer too. Yes. We should do that. Many papers, magazines. There. Cigarettes? I mean, that's not what I'm looking for. You found a cigarette pack in Ed's drawer? That's strange. I remember him yelling at smokers for polluting his effing air. And there's something written on the inside. Warehouse 10, 4 PM. Wait, this all sounds familiar. I know, that's how that scum Angel gives his customers the place and time of his dogfights. Uh-huh. Let's get back to him. Let's cut to the chase. We found the place and time of your next dogfight in Ed's desk. And that's surprising because For F's sake, Ed loved those fights. Of course he had that info. Well then, maybe he was starting to lose interest. So you killed him before he became a problem. I hated that bastard. I'll grant you that. A bent cop is still a cop. But kill him? I had nothing to gain from that. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. To be honest, even though he is, there's only these two subjects, these suspects, but I'm pretty sure it's him. I'm pretty sure it's him. I do believe him. He is chill on that. He knows he's got nothing to lose at this point. Like, we know his dogfight and all, but he seems chill. This dude, he's pure panic. As soon as you mention that, he's pure panic. It's absolutely him. Surely it must be him. Alright, let's wait until we get the final analysis. Now let's get the serial number. I've got good news and bad news. Which one do you want first? Let's have the good news first for a change. I found your serial number. The bad news is that the gun was Ed's, which means his killer was clever enough to use a weapon we could never trace back to him. Son of a... It's so easy, it's almost boring. The phone number you found on Ed's desk points straight to one of Zeus' call girls. Wait, why would Ed have a call girl's number? Retro, I think Zeus is due for another interrogation. He is betting on dogfights as if he has anything. He didn't care about any of these. Yes, he had a wife, but if he's betting on dogfights, hell, he could be the next serial killer for all I know. See, old Zeus was telling the truth after all. Yes, that phone number was given to Ed by one of my girls. You think this is getting you off the hook? You got another one coming, Zeus. Did Ed start wanting more? Was he hurting the girls? Or is that why you decided to get rid of him? Ha! I'd rather kill myself than kill Ed. He was the only real reason my girls weren't being busted by the rest of you. Damn. I remember when Ed became a cop here, he always went on and on about our duty and how the law must be upheld. I guess when the good men fall, they fall hard. But you won't make me believe Harry had no idea about all this. That's what I'm telling you, man. So Ed wasn't cop of the month. So what? Are you trying to ruin Ed's reputation or find his killer? Are you seriously telling me you thought knowing about Ed's accomplices didn't matter? Get a grip, Harry. Ed's got a family. I didn't want them to think of him as a bad man, a cheater. He was my best friend. Then why didn't you stop him? I tried, but he wouldn't listen. He never ever listened. Chapter 3. Detective Retro, I'm still waiting for your report on Ed's murder. Well, the thing is, Chief, we're a little stuck. Harry stormed off when we told him we knew his partner was bent and... Ed? Bent? This is a serious accusation. I hope you're not throwing it around lightly, officers. I doubt Harry will accept to cooperate further after this. You two should go back to the river. We know Ed's killer threw his gun there, but he may have dropped something else. Maybe. Maybe it did. A submerged car. Pruning knife. Ah, here. Javelin. Broken camera. Huh. Oh, that was the camera from the subway station. The Queen's thing. Knife. Underwater mine. This surveillance camera comes from the subway. Look, there's even the station's name on that piece. Normally I would laugh at whoever took it, but the subway system hasn't been renovated in years. I'm pretty sure those cameras don't transmit their feed. Retro, do you think you could fix it up? Then we could check what's on it. If it ended up in the river, chances are it, the camera, caught the killer on tape. Have to put it back together. And that's supposed to make it work again? Ah, it's like new. You could place it right into the station again. Perfect job, Retro. This camera doesn't even look like it has ever been broken. Yeah, I have no idea how I did that. Let's send it to Alex and see what he can salvage. Come on, Alex. Alright, we have to wait. Now let's get the final results of the camera. All I've got to say is that you're lucky to have me. Given this broken, soggy camera to anybody else would have led you to a big fat nothing. But because I'm a genius, I was able to reconstitute the images it captured on the night of Ed's murder. The angle isn't great, but I can tell you one thing with certainty: Ed's killer's got blonde hair. Well, yeah. I heard you finally got enough to make an arrest, officers. I guess we do, but something tells me I won't like where this is going. Well, remember, no matter what, you have to follow the evidence. I'm trusting on you to make the right decision. You've done a fine job, Detective Retro. I'll let you handle the rest. Well, just as I told. It's him. It's him. Guilty. I knew you'd figure it out. I should have turned myself in that night, but I guess I'm weaker than I thought. Look, I didn't mean for any of this to happen, but I couldn't just watch Ed ruin his career. He was such an inspiration, and that's why you killed him? What? When I first confronted him, he acted sorry, said he would stop, but those were all lies, of course. So I decided to up the ante. I told him to meet me in Queen Street Station. I said I had a USB key filled with proof of his scams, and that I was going to report him. And he just laughed in my face. Laughed. Said he had connections, that nobody would listen to me. He punched me, we started fighting, and then, I'm not sure it happened. 1 second, he was pointing his gun at me, and the next, I was the one holding it. And Ed was lying on the ground, dead. Retro, can you handle the rest, please? I don't have the heart to read him his rights. Every time an officer of the force stands in front of this desk, I'm reminded that nobody is immune from falling on the wrong side of the law. Harry Landry, you have entered a guilty plea for the murder of Ed Dunkin. Do you understand what this entails? I do. I killed my partner. How it happened is irrelevant. I'm ready to face the full consequences. Given the circumstances surrounding the crime, the court thereby sentenced you to 4 years for manslaughter with a chance of parole in 2 years. What? That's crazy. 2 years? That's all I get for killing the man who taught me everything? This is the justice I was fighting to preserve? One bad cop dead, one good cop behind bars, and two families deprived of their husbands and fathers. A sad day for the Grimsborough police. I would have never suspected Ed of making pacts with felons. I guess you never really know anyone, eh? By the way, partner, if you ever see me turning onto the dark side, I trust you to slap some sense back into me. Yes! Good that you tell me that. It is time. The additional investigations. Detective Retro, you handle this case with a cool head, despite the fact that one of your colleagues had been murdered. I'm very impressed. Your job, however, is not done. A few of your suspects are still giving us trouble. That pimp Zeus is causing a racket downstairs, I have no idea why. And Ramirez has caught Angel Martinez walking on the subway tracks. Martinez claims it was an emergency. I would appreciate if you could sort this mess out. Oh, but on a lighter note, the delightful Ginger is also looking for you, detective. Okay. More things to do. I lost one of my puppies on the subway tracks, and I'd gotten it back if that dumb cop hadn't arrested me. The dumb cop is called Ramirez, and he isn't that dumb. And if you think we'll swallow your puppy story, you've got another one coming. Oh, for F's sake, I'm serious. Go check it out if you don't believe me. You know what? We are going to look for your puppy. But it's not to help you, it's just because puppies are adorable. Seriously, Retro, do you believe Martinez's tales? On the other hand, if he is not lying, then it means we've got a puppy running on the subway tracks. I guess we really do need to check the station out. I guess we do. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. There you are. Listen, man, last time I was put in custody, you guys never gave me back my tie. You're making all this fuss because of a tie? You can't be serious. Look at me, I'm always serious about fashion. Fine, Zeus. Just keep the noise down. Retro, I guess we should have a look through Ramirez's lost and found desk. Yes. Detective Retro, I'm so glad to see you. I hate to be a nuisance, but I was wondering whether you could help me. I got mugged while I was on the docks dam. Thief took my bag and then just threw it in the river. Oh, that's terrible, Ginger. We'll get whoever did this. Do you think you can identify your attacker? No, it happened so fast, but I did see his tattoo. It was that of a viper, but I wouldn't want to send the man to prison. Not for this anyway. Don't worry, Ginger. Detective Retro is the best at underwater searches, of course. We'll fish out your bag in no time. Of course. Let's get to the puppy. There he is. Cigar. Newspaper. Butterfly. Where was that? Did I ever see that? Let's... Laptop. Chips. Map. Glove. Ah. Shoe. Shoe. Any shoe? Shoe. Camera. Ski. Sunglasses. Help. Oh. Right. Where's that damn butterfly? Hey. Oh yeah, right, the glove. Yeah. Oh, come on. Why does it have to be a painting? I'm looking for the actual butterfly. Well, I'll be... There really was a puppy in the station. Look at him, he's all scared. Come here, boy, we won't hurt you. Retro, we should probably check his registration tattoo on his ear. See if he really does belong to Martinez. If he's registered, which I probably don't think so. L, probably F, EE, could be EE7. It is EE7. Y, maybe? C, CP, no, C, no, OR? Yes, this could be. EE7, YOR. Your. Retro, I didn't know you managed to decipher that tattoo. Not with the way Mr. Puppy was running around. Let's give this number to Alex. He should find out a puppy owner in a flash. I sure hope he can. Plug? Oh, come on. That was outlet, right. Metal. Here. Dollar. Handcuffs. ID card. Ah, I always have to remember where they were. Outlet. This plug. Where's that? Paperclip. Metal drawer. That's interesting for us. Magnifying glass. No, matchbox was here. Clock. Bullet. I need more bullets. Where's the plug? Oh, down here. Where's down there? I can't find anything. And you? Oh, that drawer looks promising. Let's have a better look at it. It's probably in there. Huh? Oh no. What the hell is this? Ramirez! Yes, did I do something wrong? You tell me, why the hell is this tie cut into little pieces? Oh, I had to look after my little nephew for an hour and, well, I guess you must have... Oh, come on. Great. Either we give Zeus the pieces and tell him it's the latest fashion, otherwise he needs to sew this tie back together. And it's my job to do this. That's the lower part. There. Amazing work. This tie would even fool me. I'm sure Zeus will never notice a thing. Until he pulls a little bit on it. It's just a little bit of pulling and this whole thing comes apart. Yo, Zeus, we got your shit. Zeus, is your lucky day. Detective Retro has found your precious tie. Finally, I was to lose my cool. And I'm about to lose mine, so take your freaking tie and get the hell away from me. Chill out, little man, nothing to get so upset about. Here, you clearly need some fashion tips yourself. Flash glasses? What? That's not fashion. Maybe pimp fashion, but that's not for the average Joe. That's not what the average Joe needs. Oh, I hate this place. Goggles. Crap. Where's crap? Crap. Jellyfish. Spray can. Snowflake was up here. Crocodile skin bag. That's important. There. Flag. SOS. Anchor. Heart. There. Bow tie. Scratch marks. Hop. Bow tie is up here. Spray can is there. Ginger said their bag was made out of fake crocodile skin, but this looks like real crocodile skin. We most probably shouldn't search her bag, but then again we do need to make sure it belongs to Ginger. Ah, come on, Jones. You said I'm allowed to slap you if you turn to the dark side, man. Don't forget that. I will do that. Blue flamingo. That's her. So anything suspicious in Ginger's bag? What's that? Since when does Ginger hang out at the Blue Flamingo? Do you think McConey's one of her clients? Yeah, I do think that. Let's go give Ginger a bag. I just hope she isn't involved with McConey. And even if, might just be a client to her. Dude is so insecure. You found my bag, I don't know how to thank you enough for this. On the other hand, you didn't have to search through it. That's ludicrous, how are you even able to tell anyway? A woman can always tell when her bag has been searched. You should be more careful, Jones. Thanks, I will. You should be more careful too and stay away from that McConey as possible. Far away. Don't worry about me, I can take care of myself. Detective Retro, please take this for your trouble. Is it a burger? It's a burger. I'm just walking around with a huge bag of burgers with me. I need probably... When I get the tattoo number, I probably also need more stars. Okay, then we wait and I get more stars. Let's get the results for that, for the tattoo number. I checked your tattoo and the puppy does belong to Angel Martinez. I can't believe dogfight organizers use such sweet puppies for their gruesome games. They are monsters. Look at how this puppy has been abused already. No wonder it ran away. And that's why if it's the same to you, I'm keeping Newton for myself. Oh, you already given it a name. You and Newton definitely deserve each other. Yeah, you can keep him. You can keep him. I don't care. The dog ran away. No! Good news is we found the puppy. Great, I paid a fortune for that mutt. And the bad news is you need to pay a fine for animal mistreatment. Oh, and we are keeping him. You've got to be crazy if you think I'm gonna leave without that stupid dog. Yeah, just pay your fine and leave, unless you like spending time locked up in a cage. Yes, he probably could use some of that. Then we can unlock the new case. Alright, see you then.